Hey girl, hey! Oh my gosh, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tigre and this is My Obsessive Confessions. I'm not even gonna get into the whole, oh my god, I'm back on YouTube. I mean, I kind of am already, but pretty much I am back to filming this video. Let's just put it there. I have definitely missed the YouTube space, you guys in specific, and just talking about the things that I enjoy, just because there's not a lot of people in my immediate life that also enjoy beauty and things like that. So I'm definitely glad to be back filming this video. I will definitely do like a get ready with me chit-chatting on what I have been up to, but I wanted my first video back to kind of just be what I've been loving, get back to products and the things that I have been using since I have been away from the YouTube space. So yeah, that's what we're going to be discussing today. Obviously, if you aren't subscribed and you care to know when or if I'm going to upload another video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Yeah, I'm enjoying the fam bam here. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and just jump right into my current obsessions. Okay, so I will admit, for a long time I actually wasn't wearing a lot of makeup. I don't even remember my last video that I posted. Let me actually look. I'm pretty sure it was like in the summer. Yeah, it was like 5 months ago. So that was the last video I posted, which was essentially like almost summertime, the end of summertime. So I have definitely switched up some things and have been using some new things. A lot of the things I'm going to talk about now are just kind of like current obsessions. If you want a full 2019 best of specifically beauty type of things, definitely let me know. I can still go ahead and do that. Even I don't care if it's February when I do it, I can still do that for you guys if you care to know what I consider the best of the best from 2019. But these are just current things that I have been loving and obsessing. Some are kind of recent, some are for the last like months. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So I'm gonna start with some makeup items. And the first thing is kind of fairly new to me, at least within the last like couple months. But it is like stomping on all my other concealers next. And that is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue concealer. I hope you guys can see that. Like, please forgive me, I'm just getting back into the swing of things. So, you know, I don't know what my lighting's looking like. I don't know any of that stuff. But yes, this has just been the like best concealer. It is the concealer that I'm wearing today. This is in the shade 25 Dark, and I've just been so in love with this product. It like sets beautifully. It doesn't crease on me. It's not too drying. Like, this is definitely like making my Born This Way concealer like taking its place. It's giving it a big run for its money. The color range though, this is the only one I've tried, obviously, because it's not sold in store. I did get this at Ulta online. This color is a good color for me because I'm not like a big like light highlight type of person, but it is, if you are one of those type of people, this is like barely lighter than my skin tone. So I would have to, like I said, I don't know what the shade range below or above this is like. I'd have to see it in person, which is kind of hard to do because I don't think it's sold on in person at Ulta. But the formula is just fantastic. Ever since I've started it, I can't put it down. I will say though, the container is like a little janky. Like, this whole piece right here has come off before, and then it's like really thick and hard to get out, and the doe foot is like it's a bigger doe foot. It's just, I don't know, maybe I just got like a dud or whatever. It hasn't really caused me any issues since that one time. But yeah, formula A1, definitely a favorite for sure. This next thing I've actually had for a while, and funny story is when this first came out, because it's not new product at all by any means, but when it first came out, it was one of those limited edition things that I just didn't think was a really limited edition, because nothing ever is anymore, but it was like really gone and I couldn't find it, and it like somehow popped up at Ulta months later, and I was able to finally get my hands on it, and it is the NARS Skin Deep palette. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is the colors, and I have just been loving this palette. I will say, even though this shade looks like really warm, it is kind of cooler tone, so if you don't like cool tone palettes, like it's kind of like in the middle. This is what I have on my eye except for one other thing, but it is kind of a cooler tone look. There are some shades that you can get that are kind of neutral, but there's not really like a lot of warm going on in here. Maybe this one is like the warmest you're going to get, but this is such a beautiful palette. You can use it all over the face. I have used these as like bronzers before, and it's just beautiful. I love this palette. It's like the perfect travel companion for me. This and if you want to get like 4 individual shadows that, like, you know, bring it more on the warm side, can definitely do that. But I really love this, and I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on it. If I can find it, I will link it down below. Like I said, it was actually gone, like it, which is surprising because a lot of things, like I said, don't stay gone, but it was gone, and I was finally able to get my hands on it, so I was really excited about that. This next makeup item is actually new-ish, again, new to me. I got this during Black Friday, and this is the Noor Face Skin Glass, and this is actually the mini size. You guys, this is so beautiful. So this isn't sold at like Ulta or Sephora. This is actually like an indie brand. Noor Face is the Instagram. I'll leave her Instagram either here on the screen or down below, and it's like a skin glass. It's literally a like oil, and it has like pigment, like mica pigments in it, and it is what I'm wearing today, and it just gives you the most beautiful glow from within. This is the original, which is a like golden color, as you can see, and then I do have, hold on, let me get it. I do have the Skin Glass Pink Crystal one, which is supposed to be like a pinky rose goldish shade. I have not opened this one, as you can see, because I've just been so obsessed with this. But I've heard about this randomly here and there on like Instagram and from some YouTubers that I can't even think of, like not back in the day, but like a while back, maybe like a year or 2 ago. So it's not like this is new by any means. This is definitely like for people who already love this. It's like a cult thing for them. And I just finally was able to get my hands on it during Black Friday. She had a mini set that she was selling, and I was able to get my hands on the mini one because I wasn't sure if I would like it, and I'm just so in love. I haven't been wearing any other highlight but this, and I was also really skeptical because it is oil, and I thought it would not go well over foundation, and it sits beautifully over foundation. A little bit goes a very long way. I just drop it like onto my finger and tap it out, and then tap it on my skin, or even use like a beauty blender, or sometimes I'll blend it out with a brush. But like, as you can see, it just gives the most beautiful glow from within. Like I said, I don't have anything else on top of it. It's just this that I have been using, and I love it. Really, I'm glad I got the mini because I know that the full size is bigger than this, and I can't see myself going through this in a very long time because I just use so little. And it just says it's a glistening and nourishing antioxidant face oil with grapeseed, jojoba, and neem oil. Yeah, it's just really beautiful, and I have been loving this. Definitely recommend you getting your hands on this if you are into that. I've even worn this with no makeup on like my no makeup days, just for like a little bit of highlight, and it's just so good. I'll try to pop a picture here if I can find the one where I had like absolutely no makeup on, but just this, and it gives your skin like just look healthy, like you just drink enough water and enough vitamins and nutrients to keep your skin glowing, and I love it. But the last makeup-y things are brushes. This first brush is actually really surprising to me, and this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH08, and it's very dirty. But I have been really into blending out my concealer with brushes recently, and this brush is kind of what started it for me. These are of course the Jaclyn Hill collaboration that she did, but they are now sold individually. I never picked them up initially because it was in like a pack, and I'm just not, I didn't really like all the brushes. I don't really buy a lot of Morphe brushes. I haven't bought Morphe brushes since probably I first got introduced to Morphe, probably like years. I want to say the Morphe brushes I've had for at least like 6 years. So this is like one of my first brushes that I bought from Morphe in a very, very long time. I might have bought like an eye brush here and there, but anyways, this is so good, you guys. It gets right in there and you just blend out so beautifully. It's thick without being too thick, and I just really have been loving this. It washes well. I haven't had any issues, and it was just, the price was really right. If you get it from Ulta, you can use your coupons because this is considered like drugstore section, and I've really been loving this one. I've also been liking this brush. I only bought 2, and this is the same Jaclyn Hill Morphe, and this is the JH06. I've also really been liking this one, and this one is like a blush brush, and it's just so airy, and it picks up, like if you have a really pigmented blush, or even if you want to use it for like highlighter or like a blush topper, this is so beautiful. It's like angled, and I don't know what material these are made of. I know they're not like natural hair brushes, but they are very soft, and it just like, it's just like the most beautiful like angle and airy brush that it just like lays down product beautifully, especially like I said, if it's a very pigmented product that you just want to like sweep on there. I really have been liking this brush a lot. And then if you're really not interested at all in picking up Jaclyn Hill brushes or supporting Morphe or Jaclyn Hill, whichever, because I know they're both pretty controversial, this is also a really good one. Of course, it's more expensive, but this is the It Cosmetics number 203 blending concealer brush. Now this is much smaller, but it essentially does the same thing as this one does, just more, like I said, smaller. So I use this one today, and I love it. Like I said, you can't really go wrong. I feel like this one, if you have like a smaller surface to cover, or I don't know, they do the same thing to me, just one is more precise, one is fatter. As you can see, they're just the same product. But yes, if you don't want to get this one, this is definitely a good option, but they both are phenomenal. Okay, so the last makeup item is also another brush, or in this case brushes, and these are my Sonia Ji Brushes, and I have them in this cup. As you can see, it says Heyyy Girl Heyyy. But these are the ones that I have. I have been loving every single one of these products. You will see a theme in my whether to come or even now. I've kind of been investing more in the things that I love, whether it's clothes, being that I turned 30 last year, I'm just really into making sure that the things that I'm using are quality over quantity, and these are for sure the most quality brushes that I have. These are natural hair brushes. They are pretty pricey. I have talked about this brush. I think this is still my favorite brush from her. But I've talked about this in a couple of videos before I went on my hiatus, and I love this for bronzer, of course. Some newer ones to me is this one. This is the Face One brush, and this just buffs on like powder foundation, whether it's pressed or loose powder, like beautifully, you guys. And these are the softest brushes I've ever felt in my life. And I've also talked about this one. This is the Inochige, I think, Inochige Pro. This is her Pro line, if you haven't, except for the only one that's not part of the Pro line is this one. And you can tell by the handles, this is the fat one and this is the skinnier one. But it's just, these are just the most beautiful, luxurious brushes I've ever owned in my life. I love the eye brushes. I have only been using these for the most part, like when it comes to like grabbing for stuff. has just been grabbing for these, and they are pricey. Beautylish does do like you could split it into 3 payments. That's how I really like stocked up on these over the past year. So I just had to mention them because I really love them. She has a new set that's sold out now, but I think it's supposed to be back in February, and I do plan on getting that. I just really have been loving these brushes, and they are just great quality brushes, and they truly like make makeup application like simple and easy, and that's why I've been loving it also. So definitely had to mention that. I will link everything, of course, down below. And now onto some skincare items. This recently has just really been about hydration for me. One, because of course I'm in Southern California, but it has been really cold here recently, and as well as dry still. I have also been having like some eczema like issues right around like my eye. It's been like ongoing for the last like 3 months. So that's also a reason why I haven't been wearing makeup too often, because I've just been trying to get that under control. And these are really the items that have helped me get them under control. And most specifically is this Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I know you can't see that at all probably because it is white, but this is a repurchase. This is my second one, and I'm already almost down. And I remember telling you guys last year how I don't really think that eye cream does anything, and I haven't really seen like a difference. I know you can just use like your moisturizer and bring it up to your eyes, but a lot of times moisturizers have, especially if you're really into skincare, they might have active ingredients in them that you're really not supposed to bring to your eyes. And this is also same thing for eye cream. Some of them have like vitamin C, and some of them are retinol, and they're anti-aging, and this is one of those that's purely simple, just moisturizing. Like there's no extra anything to it but moisture, and that's exactly what I have been needing, and I love this. And this has totally been like it's made me appreciate it even more, this whole eczema thing, because I can put this on my eyelid. I know some eye creams you're not even supposed to be putting over the whole eye, you're just supposed to put it underneath the eye. This one you can put on top, under. It doesn't move, it doesn't like get into my eyes and start like irritating them. It's just so good, you guys, and I love this. I'm like almost at the bottom, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. So I think I've definitely found my like holy grail eye cream. I don't know what I would have done without this whole time. So this has definitely been a favorite and will continue to be a favorite eye cream. Also, again, on the moisture train, this is something that I purchased last year, which was just a couple months ago, when it was on sale. I think it was during Black Friday again. They had this on sale for $10. It's normally $22 or whatever, but I just started using it earlier this month, and I really like it. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. Again, I know the packaging is white, so you might not be able to see it, but I love this because it's not stripping at all, but it lathers beautifully, like a little bit, and it just lathers so much. It does say that it's formulated with a sugar-derived glycosid foaming agent. So it definitely has some type of foaming agent like it said, but it's not a foaming agent that's going to strip your skin and make you feel like you just are squeaky clean and dry you out. I have really been loving this. Even my husband has been loving this. It just foams beautifully, but at the same time it feels like milky and just beautiful on your skin. And so I've been using this morning and night. It doesn't, like I said, it's not drying enough to use it in the morning, but it still takes off the dirt and you know, the daily grime at night as well. I still do a second two-step cleanse if I have makeup on, so I don't know how this is with like removing makeup off the bat. I always go in with like a balm or an oil first when I have makeup on, and then this is my second cleanse, but it does get any residual off. So just wanted to put that out there. I really love this, and I would definitely repurchase this when I'm out of it, especially for this time of year. I don't think I necessarily would need this during like the summer, but for right now, because it is so dry and cold, it is been a godsend. Also, speaking of moisture, if you follow LA Beautyologist on Twitter, I think she also has, yeah, she also has an Instagram, I'm sorry, she also has a YouTube page. I will try to link her as well down below. But you guys have seen me mention it many times, especially in Empty's videos. I have used the Thayer's Witch Hazel for years, like 5 years at least, maybe even more. I've used it for years and years and years, and I love it. I still love it. But she did recently go on a I don't want to say tirade, but kind of an education knowledge purge, letting us know how witch hazel is not good for us. Now I'm on the fence with it. I know it's not the best thing to use, but I'm not going to discard my Thayer's. It has done me well for many years, but specifically right now, because I'm needing moisture so much in my skin, I definitely took her advice and switched over to this Heritage Store Rosewater Facial Toner. And it has definitely been a godsend for this time of year. I think I will still go back to my Thayer's in the summertime, because like she did say, Thayer's Witch Hazel in general is meant to kind of not strip the skin, but it's meant to, you should just go follow her. I think she did a whole video on it, as well as all over her Twitter. She talked about it, but this was the one that she recommended, and she's totally right as far as hydrating toner. This has definitely been like the best. I even tried recently the Fresh Toner, which is kind of the same concept, but this is so much better and way cheaper. I get mine from Ulta, but you can get it from pretty much any, if you have like a health food store, you can get it there. I try to get it from Ulta though, because sometimes they'll have a buy one get one 50% off, and you can also use coupons. So I usually stock up at least 2 at a time whenever I buy it. But this has definitely been what I've been using and what I've been going through and loving for this winter, even fall when I first got into it, months. And like I said, I'll still go back to my Thayer's in the summertime, but anytime, if you have dry skin, I think you'll love this way more than any Thayer's. And it's just so good, so moisturizing, so hydrating. Yeah, I totally recommend this. Go check her out. She has such great advice. She's an esthetician, so you know she's giving you great information. I wholly recommend her, as well as this for a toner. And then another toner that I have been loving, and I'm actually almost out, is this Indie Lee COQ10 toner. So I use this after I go in with a cotton pad with the other toner to take off any excess, you know, whenever I'm taking off any excess makeup or anything like that, I will spray this after that. And I can also spray this after makeup. You can spray this at any time really, but this has been such a great refreshing toner mist, and I love it. It comes in a glass bottle, which is such a beautiful bottle, but as you can see, I'm almost out. I will definitely be repurchasing this. COQ10 is supposed to be like a really great antioxidant, so it's great at protecting your skin from outside environmental stressors. Yeah, I've just really been loving this for every part of my toning routine, so I definitely recommend this toner as well. I use them, like I said, in conjunction with each other. You can put this on a toner and use it the way that you would use this one, but for as expensive as this is, I don't want any of this to be saturated into a cotton pad. I want it all to be on my skin, so I just literally spritz it on my skin after toning and just let it like seep in before I go in with my next steps. So I really have been loving this. And then my last skincare item, I've actually loved this for a while, and I have tried many different versions of this, and so far this has been the one that I've repeatedly gone back to and repurchased. I don't even know how many times I've repurchased this, at least 10 times. And this is the COSRX Acne and Pimple Master Patches. These have just been a game changer for me. I am a picker. I pick whether it's scabs. I know it's the most disgusting thing ever, and I shouldn't do it, but I'm a picker. I pick everything. Like, I'm also that person that, like, if somebody has dandruff, like, I love picking at it. It's so gross, but that's just who I am. And when I have acne, I am that person that will pop them and pick at them. and it makes the whole situation way worse. It causes acne scarring. It doesn't heal as quickly because you're using your fingers on it. I do try to keep my hands clean if I'm doing stuff like that, but these have changed my life. Now, these are supposed to be pimple patches in the sense where they are supposed to suck everything out of the pimple, and it definitely does that. Like for me, this does not work for like cystic acne. Like if you have under the skin acne, this is not going to do anything for that. But if it's truly those pimples that are raised pimples, this will, as soon as you feel it coming on, put one of these on there, and it will like bring that whitehead forward. And that whitehead is what, you know, that you can usually pop. And then the next night I'll put another one on there, and really for me it keeps me from picking at them because there's a patch over it. I can't go at it, and it still is also helping pull out those white pus part. This is so gross, you guys, I'm sorry. But this is just like something that I have been loving so much, and I had to share it with you. If you are a picker, this totally helps. I've worn this to the gym. I've worn this just like outside looking like a crazy person. They are very small and thin. Let me show you what they look like. So they come in different sizes. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I don't think so, but it comes in like different sizes. There's big ones, little tiny ones, of course, depending on the size of the pimple. And you just put it on there, and it's kind of like translucent. You can still kind of see it if you're close enough, but like from far away, it just kind of looks like nothing's there. So you can wear them, you know, just going out. And then, like I said, for me, the biggest thing has been that they have healed so much faster because of the patch, but as well as from me not being able to pick at them. So I definitely recommend them. It comes with 24 patches in here. I do hate that I don't use the little tiny ones as much. So I go through the bigger ones, of course, faster, but I think it's like $6. I always purchase like 4 at a time when I have like a 20% off coupon or something like that. It is only sold online, at least I think, in Ulta, but I know that they sell it like on Derm Store. There's lots of different pimple patches out there. I've tried the ones from Sephora, I forget the brand, but this has been like my favorite one so far, as well as like the most cost efficient one. So 24 patches for $6, you really can't beat that. So I definitely recommend this. And then now we'll just go on to my last couple things. Well, I'm going to talk about a fragrance first. This has been my favorite fragrance since I first got it, and this is the Guerlain, Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum Floral. So there are 2 of these. There's the floral one, and then there's just a regular Mon Guerlain, I think. And I love them both. This is the one I picked up. Such a beautiful bottle. But I've just been loving this, and it has totally become like my signature scent. It's just so beautiful and feminine. I don't even know the notes. I'll try to link whatever I can down below. I'm not like good at explaining fragrances at all, but it just smells like a woman, and not like an elderly woman, just like womanly. Like, I don't know, it just makes me feel like sophisticated but sexy at the same time. I love this, and it just smells so good. So I definitely want to, I think this is like the smallest size. The bottle is just so pretty. And then we'll go on to hair things. These are so again, these aren't new by any means, but these are new-ish to me. I've used them for the last 6 months. I've heard about them, I've known about them. I just never thought that these would be something that would work for me or my type of hair. And these are the, what are they even called? The Invisibobbles. These are the Invisibobbles. You guys, these are also like game changer type products for me. I first got this in a Allure beauty box, so like one of my monthly subscription boxes, and I'm telling you, those subscription boxes, I know sometimes they can feel like a waste of money. I specifically love the Allure one. Speaking of, I get it every month. If it's something that you want me to do like a monthly unboxing, definitely let me know. I can do that for you if you're interested. But it has introduced me to so many like products that I would have never purchased if it wasn't for that beauty box. And so I got a pack of 3. of this like purple color, and then I went out and purchased my own in just like some staple colors like the black one. But I originally saw these a long time ago when they first started becoming popular and came out, and I was just like, oh, that's gonna get all tangled in my hair. I know that it was supposed to be, the whole point was it doesn't leave creases in your hair. So I have used this when my hair is straight, and it does not leave creases in your hair, but I didn't think I would be able to use it on my curly hair, and that's really all I have been using, especially at nighttime when I put my hair in, like my curly hair into like a ponytail, or a pineapple at the top of my hair. I'll just use this only, and that's it. And when I take it down, it does not leave like a crease in my hair like a regular you know, rubber band no hair tie would do. And I've just really been loving these, you guys. The beauty of it is I've only had to buy, this is still the same ones that I've had from like months ago, and they do get stretched out. Put it in hot water and it just constricts like right back up, so they're so reusable. I haven't needed to buy any other ones. I just bought the black ones just because it's, you know, better than having like this hot purple thing in my hair, but I haven't really need to repurchase them because they last so long. None of them have broken, and I also keep track of them really easier for some reason than like regular hair ties. Yeah, I definitely recommend these. If you were skeptical about them, I was too, but they're on point. And then this next hair item is completely empty, and this again is not one of those new things, but I've just really been in the habit of trying to use what I have up without buying something new, and I finally discovered how to use this. So I have bought both of these. Let me just tell you what it is first. This is the Garnier Fructis Curl Treat Smoothie Definer, or defining smoothie. I don't know what they want you call it, but like I said, this is completely empty, so you will see this in my empties. But this, you guys, has given me, it has converted me into a believer into creams over gels. I've always been a gel person, so I've always been that person that puts, you know, leave-in conditioner and then like a smoothie cream like this, and then a gel over top of it, and that's how I've always done my wash and goes. And like I said, my hair is totally a journey for me. I'm still coming into what works for me. I'm always trying new things. And one day I think I was really just being lazy, and I didn't feel like going through all the steps of doing the gel and all that. So I just put this in there because I just wanted something in it. And I have never had the most like definition, as well as just soft, bouncy, but fluffy curls. I mean, the next product that I'm going to talk about has definitely been part of that game changer world for me, so that could definitely also be it. But just this, no gel, and it gave me like the most beautiful wash and go. That is the wash and go that I had in my hair now. This is like day 5 hair, I think 4 or 5, so it's kind of at that end point. My hair wash and goes don't last that long, especially because I'm not using gel, but it's so defining, and it's beautiful, and leaves my hair moisturized and so inexpensive. I'm totally like a believer. Now I kind of want to try a lot of creams just by themselves and see if it's just, maybe my hair just likes creams over gels and I never knew it. But this is just changed my life, you guys. I'm just like loving it, and I will definitely be repurchasing it. Like I said, I'm trying to go through the products that I have, but I don't even know if I can wait. I will probably go and repurchase this tomorrow. But yeah, I've just been loving this. So if you have curly hair, wavy hair, whatever, just try just this and nothing else, and it's so beautiful. And then that last product that I wanted to talk to you guys about, that has been also a complete game changer for me, is probably the most expensive thing that I've bought in a very long time, and that is my Dyson. Oh my god, you guys. Yes, I've become that person. Look, okay, I have held out on getting this Dyson since it came out. Like when it first came out, I was very intrigued, but I was also really skeptical because I really only use hair dryers for 2 purposes. One, diffusing my curly hair, which at the time when this first came out, I was kind of like in an iffy situation with my curly hair. I was still trying to figure it out, so diffusing wasn't like on my high list. I didn't know how to do it a lot. But also for when I'm doing straight hair to or even just blow drying my hair out, I would use like the comb attachment that comes on a regular one, or that you buy and you put on there. And that was not something that Dyson had at the time. So I really was like, well, if it's not going to give me the two things that I use it for, I'm not that person. Like, I don't care. I don't know how you people out there do it, but I am not that person that can do like the blow dryer and the brush at the same time. Like, that's not me. I've never been that person. I don't think I'm ever going to be that person. No, just no. But when they finally came out recently with this attachment, I just knew this was meant for me to have. And it has been a game changer. You guys, like, I don't even know what to say. This has truly changed my life, my hair life, my life. It's just, I'm in love. I'm totally in love. But like I said, especially because I finally was able to get a coupon that I can use for it at Ulta plus my points. So I know it's really, really pricey, but I saved up for my points for this particularly, and I was able to get it pretty much less than $200 because of points and the 20% off. And this is like a $400 product. So I'm not mad at me for buying this, and it really is what everybody says it was. You know, for a long time there were so many sponsored videos on this, and there wasn't a lot of curly hair videos, but I've never been interested in the air wrap. That's never been something that I would ever purchase. It's not like the type of thing I use heat products for. But the fact that this doesn't give you that heat damage, the fact that I now have this attachment to use what I normally would use it for, and it cuts my drying time in half. It makes my curls so defined. Like I said, I love that product I just showed you, but also any product at this point with conjunction with this makes my curls just the most defined I've ever seen. It's so simple to use. It just pops right on. This is what this one looks like. I could do a whole video on this if that's something you guys want to see, how I'm doing my wash and goes recently. You know, there's so many things I could say. Like I said, I could do a whole video, but this has definitely been my favorite purchase of 2019. Even though it was late 2019, this is great. This is the matte black one. This was like an online only. So in store, they normally have like the silver, I think, and the regular like hot magenta one. And I just really wanted like the beautiful matte black. Yeah, so that is that. We actually got like real Dysoned out because my mom bought us a Dyson vacuum for Christmas, meaning the household, not just me. So we're like Dyson people right now. So yeah, that is it. Oh wait, one last thing. So this next or last favorite is actually it is a specific favorite, but it's also a whole brand, and that brand is Universal Standard. So this is a clothing brand. Again, like kind of like the Sonia Ji Brushes and the Dyson, I've been investing in me, whether it's the things I put on my body, the things I put in my body, the things that I use on my body. I've just been really investing in them because I feel like with the money that you pay, and not for everything of course, but I just have found that I'm into quality over quantity. So I have kind of stepped away from like fast fashion type things. You know, there's nothing wrong with fast fashion, especially if you're keeping up with the trends, you know, like Fashion Nova, Boohoo, Forever 21. Those are fast fashion, and there's nothing wrong with them. I still will go there, and you know, if there's something in particular that's trendy, I would want to go there. But for those staple items that are just never going to go out of style, jeans, just basic tees, dresses, you know, just basic, you know, whether it's t-shirt dresses or whatever the case may be, coats, jackets, things that you're just going to have for many, many years to come. They're never going to go out of style. I have just been investing in those pieces. I've been trying to build a, what do they call it, a staple wardrobe essentially. And Universal Standard has been that brand that has, I've spent a lot of money there recently in the last year, and it has not let me down, specifically their jeans. So these are just 2 of the jeans that I have from them. I think I have 4 total. Now normally they retail $90, but just hold it before you like look at me like I'm crazy, which is really not bad actually in the realm of like jeandom, especially for a plus size woman like myself. Jeans out in the world, whether you go to Nordstrom's, any like good pair of jeans can last a very long time if they're made well. These are such soft material, but they are made so well. They fit well. They come up high. These are high-waisted. Like I said, they're $90, but I've never bought one pair of these jeans for $90. At least once, even twice a year, Universal Standard does usually like 50% off of their jeans. They even had like a denim drive where it's $25 for their jeans, and you just pay for shipping to send back like your used jeans, like like a jean swap. But these jeans have like really changed my life. Yeah, so these are 20. Yeah, so I wear size 20 for these, and like I said, these have just really changed my life. A lot of my Universal Standard, this is Universal Standard, it's a full t-shirt dress. It's just like really good staple items. So I think if I've also bought a lot of their t-shirts. The fabric, like the cotton that they use, is just so like luxe and beautiful, and it feels good. Just join like their email list. They are always doing, like, not always, I won't say always, but at least every other month, maybe every like 6 months, they do like a pretty decent sale on like key items. But like I said, it is kind of a pricier brand, so you definitely just have to wait for the things that you want, or just like they do have a firm. I know like monthly payments have become a big thing, like Afterpay, and with this website they use a firm, which you can split into multiple payments. I think it's the same company that Pat McGrath's website uses for monthly payments. There's no like added fees or nothing like that. You just split your payment for your order into 3 payments. Theirs is per month, and you still get, you know, your order shipped right away. So that's definitely an option. But I think also I can send you a free t-shirt if you leave your email down below. I think I only get like 3 to give out or whatever. But just let me know if you send me your email, or if you want to, you know, DM it to me, whatever you want to do. I can send you a free t-shirt from them, or like a link for a free t-shirt. Not like I'm sending you a free t-shirt, but it's a link for a free t-shirt, so you can kind of just like feel what their fabric is like. I think I do get, like, if you use it, I get like a $25 credit for their website. No big deal, no pressure. You can go to their website on your own. I will leave it down below. But I have just not been disappointed. Like, I have a bomber jacket from them that has just been like ever since I've gotten it, I haven't taken it off. It's just like the best like jacket. So yeah, I definitely recommend Universal Standard if you are looking for quality. They're an ethical company. Unfortunately, they don't have any in-store locations here in LA, like Southern California area, but I think they have them in Houston, Seattle. I'm not sure. Like I said, you can check out their website. They do have a couple in-store facilities where you can go in and try on things. I know they have them in New York as well. So if you're in any of those places, check their website out. Go in person. I'm telling you, like, if you care about like the quality, the ethicalness of the company, you would love Universal Standard. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. They have no clue who I am. If they care to know who I am, if they want to send me stuff, I will gladly take it, because I've spent a lot of my money there. I have like a whole wish list of things that I want from them. Anyways, I love them. As a plus size, especially if you're a plus size woman, man, whoever, their clothes go, I think, all the way up to a size 40, all the way down to a size 0 or like extra small. Like, they definitely are so inclusive. And like I said, I'm just really in this phase of my life where I'm just really caring about the companies that I'm buying from, the quality, where their things are made, things like that, and all that stuff is on their website. And this is one of those companies that I truly have been loving everything from them, whether it's their team, their customer service, everything. Oh, I almost forgot like the most important thing about these jeans and Universal Standard in general. So I am on a health journey right now. I am definitely committed to trying to lose weight and get healthy this year, and from here on out, as far as being healthy. But one of the biggest things, for a long time I was at that phase where I kept holding on, whether it was to old clothes, and I know I can't be alone in this, like I would hold on to old clothes that I'd be like, oh, one day I'm gonna fit into that, I don't want to get rid of that. Or you were like, oh, I'm gonna buy, you know, good expensive clothes, or good quality clothes, or even just clothes in general when I lose weight. So you kind of are always like waiting for that point, and I was definitely that person. And I just got to a point mentally where I was just like, I want to feel good at any weight I'm at. Yes, I'm gonna work on getting healthy, work on, you know, losing weight, but I definitely want to feel healthy at any place and feel good about this clothes I'm wearing, the skin I'm in. And this was, like I said, one of those things of building my staple wardrobe was one of those steps into feeling that way. And so Universal Standard, long story short, I'm sorry, I'm so talkative in here, you guys, I missed you. But one of the things about Universal Standard that they have is it's called Fit Liberty, and specifically with the jeans, it's a lot of different stuff as well, but the jeans specifically all have them. I think they all do. All the ones I bought do, but they all have what's called Fit Liberty. And what it means is if you change a size, whether you go up in size, go down in size within the year of purchasing that item, I think it's only one time, you know, so you can't go crazy, but they will allow you to send back in those clothes, whether it's whatever, as long as it's part of that Fit Liberty program, send it back in for a new size for free, you know, once per year, once during that year. I hope I'm explaining this right. But anyways, for me, that was just like a really big deal, because it helps you for sure dress for the now and not for the later. So if you are that person that's thinking like, well, I'm gonna lose weight, you definitely may lose weight and you will lose weight, but what about now? So you can purchase these jeans, and if in 6 months you have stuck to your goals and you have lost 3 sizes, you can turn in those pair of jeans and get the other size brand new for free shipping. Just send back your old jeans and they will, I think they recycle them or give them to organizations. Like I said, they're a very ethical type of company, and I just thought that that was amazing to not have to worry about like, well, I don't want to buy this because I'm gonna lose weight, or I don't want to buy this, what if I get heavier, you know? It's just about feeling comfortable here and now. And so I thought that was really cool. So definitely check out Universal Standard, you guys. I just really love companies like that. And if you think of any companies that I should check out, like kind of like that non-fast fashion type companies that just make quality items, please let me know down below, and I'm eager to check them out as well. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. I know it's probably going to be a long one. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for listening to me talk and ramble about all these things that I've been loving. Let me know what you guys have been loving while I've been gone. Is there anything that you guys want to see from me? Definitely let me know down below. I do have an empties video that I need to film. I love empties videos, so you know that's coming. Again, if you still want to see a Best of Beauty 2019, like specifically beauty, let me know. And let me know if you have any questions for me. I do plan on doing like a chit chat updated get ready with me. So if you have any specific questions as to what's going on with me, you can also let me know that down below. But yeah, that is it for today, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye.